January 24th, 1848, a man named James W. Marshall discovered a precious metal that changed the course of America for the rest of time: gold. Marshall began to move west after leaving his hometown in New Jersey. He entered a partnership with Sutter, German-born Swiss pioneer settler, and with the help of local Native Americans and veterans, the Sutter's Mill was born. Its purpose was to saw lumber, but that all changed when one day Marshall noticed something: shiny flecks in the channel bed. Soon, more than 300,000 people migrated to the west in search of this precious mineral. Migrants also sought the life of adventure that came with moving west and wanted to obtain land or start a business supplying miners. With the growing population and rapid economic growth, prosperity arose as miners were eager to mine. Along with the building of railroads, churches, and banks to accommodate newcomers, the establishment of boomtowns allowed California to qualify for statehood in 1850.
California, and most of us just kind of headed from east. We took the Overland Trail and hoping to strike it rich here in Diggins, but as of now we're not striking very well at all, so we're a little in the red. But it'll be all right.
But life wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for these miners. While stories of gold and immense wealth fueled their journey to California, only 10% of miners actually made a profit, and many men were unprepared for the harsh conditions they would face in California mines. Mining was backbreaking work, with miners working from sunup to sundown in cold, wet, and dusty environments underground, and they were prone to accidents, injuries, and death. The dense populations allowed for little sanitation, subjecting thousands of miners to disease like typhoid, dysentery, and malaria, and scarce foods caused many to suffer from malnutrition. But these weren't the only killers. With the rapid influx of people, the lack of proper law enforcement led to higher crime rates, and the promise of wealth making theft and violence common amongst miners.
What was it like living through the Gold Rush era?
It was horrible. There was death. My friend Robbie, he was crushed.
Oh.
By a pound of gold. But it wasn't real gold. It was fool's gold.
I'm so sorry. So what were like the things you gave up traveling west?
My family.
Oh.
My wife and kids. My wife, recently she sent me a letter. I got a man named John. But I mean, he's no 49er.
Despite the poor conditions, high death rates, and largely unfulfilled promise of wealth, the California Gold Rush had a transformative effect on California, the United States, and the world. The Gold Rush fueled the economic expansion of manufacturing, agriculture, banking, and retail, hailing in the development of brands like Levi Strauss and Wells Fargo, and created diverse metropolises like San Francisco. The influx of gold boosted the American economy, stimulating investment in infrastructure like the Transcontinental Railroad, ultimately leading to California's application for statehood in 1849. On the other hand, migration west and immigration further deepened land tensions between settlers and natives and increased discrimination of Chinese settlers. Mounting social unrest also increased during this time, fueling the sectionalist tension between free and slave states. But of course, the issue of slavery didn't result in any conflict whatsoever between the North and the South. Overall, it is undeniable the Gold Rush had profound effects on California, shaping the state, national, and even international economy for decades.
In Illinois, I'll talk about England, his family ancestors.
Oh, could you?
So let's just throw this back in here. And when you throw me the top,
We have one.
I will pull it out.
I don't know if it's